So, good evening, good evening. We are back again. First of 4 streams today. The work don't stop. Football is back. It's back. I'm back. I've had 10 hours sleep. Absolutely fresh as a daisy today. And bless up everyone locked in. Make sure you run these likes up. As soon as I'm done on this stream, I'm going straight on the second channel because Rodri has gone. He's gone to Barca. And Ayab Bouadi is signing for Man City now. Not next year, now. So yeah, they might just be cooked. So we're going to talk about Man City on that channel, and then later on this evening, I'll be back on here at about 6:30 UK time, and then straight after that, we have Deportivo La Coruña versus Elche. So that should be good. Aubameyang plays for them now for Deport. And he's fit and available. He should be starting. So looking forward to that. Bless up everyone locked in real quick. We've got plenty to get through. Plenty to get through. The fallout from the Man City side yesterday is hilarious. I'll try and keep as much Man City stuff on the other show. So we'll keep this like more Arsenal over here. But big up to Ping Pong, bro. I hope you're well, man. I hope you are very well, my friend. I have pinned that. I'm less up to everyone who's in here real quick as well. Get these likes up as quick as you can, yeah? 1 sec. Let me sort that so I can pin comments. Right. We're good. We are good to go. Yo, what was saying? All right, we're going to talk about Man City on the other channel. I'm going to go straight live after this. About 45 minutes to an hour on here. And then about 45 minutes to an hour on the other one. But we'll talk about City on the other one, yeah? Talk about the game yesterday if you want. And how we absolutely cooked them. Oh, I've actually watched the extended highlights back. Yeah, the way we ploughed through their midfield was just ridiculous. Yeah, the first goal, the way Ethan spun them was mad. And yeah, man, it was good to see. Yeah, Villarreal game yesterday was crazy. I told you, man. La Liga's where it's at, bro. La Liga is where it's at, for sure. But yeah. Not Ethan, Skelly. That's who I meant. Number 49. Konsa or Quansa, who do I prefer? Neither. I don't want either of them. Not for me. Not for me, mate. Not for me at all. I don't think we need a defender. I've not seen anything from any of these other teams so far to suggest that we're in any trouble right now. Yeah, and the fact that we were so poor in the last 3 games before yesterday, yeah, was the reason I was getting a little bit shaky. But seeing that performance yesterday against Man City, I'm like, okay. Listen, that was a poor Man City side yesterday. But when you look at the team on paper, I expected us to lose. When I see the front 3, I was like, nah. However, 2 of the front 3 performed. The other one is just useless anyway, and let's just be real. Runs around like a King's Cross nitty. You got Palimi, bro. I'll text you later on today at some point, yeah? That'll be good, man. Should have let Chelsea have Ethan. Nah. We ain't letting Chelsea have nothing. Yeah, Mosquera played well yesterday. That's gone under the radar a little bit. Yeah, him and Gabby Magalhaes gave Haaland nothing. Not a sniff, really. I know we had a couple of little half chances, but the one where he slipped as he was taking the shot, that was probably the only time he ran off a Mosquera in the whole game, which is kind of mad. Yo, run these likes up, man. Come on, there's 100 people in here real quick. So get these likes up to 50 and we'll go from there. But Fabrizio has said on his YouTube channel, I don't know when this was, but the article's today. So I don't know if it's a today video, but I'm assuming it is because the article is today. But it says talking about Arsenal, Ethan and Wary, and there's a lot of interest. AC Milan have made contact with Arsenal. German clubs have made contact with Arsenal. Galatasaray made contact with Arsenal. And then the Premier League clubs are coming. He said it on his YouTube channel. There is a feeling at Arsenal that the Premier League clubs are going to knock at the door and try and get the deal done for Ethan. So there is going to be a lot of movement around the boy. Then obviously it's going to be down to him to decide. The expectation is to see a lot of proposals, a lot of movement. Ethan will be a very interesting market opportunity, guys. At the same time, it's the boy deciding with his agents, family, and father. So we have to wait and see what is going to happen. Let's see. So basically, he's telling us he's going to a Premier League club. That's basically what I'm hearing right there, which is kind of crazy. It better not be Chelsea or Man United. Better not be Chelsea or Man United, mate. I can't be having that. No thanks. And how we're letting this guy go and we've still got Mad Wakey is mental to me. Yeah, Salmon's looked good in pre-season when he's played. Big up Chris, bro. Big up Larry as well. Big up Stephen. Bless up everyone locked in. Who's going to win? Well, now they've got Rodri, mate. I'd probably go Barca, but I'm hoping Madrid because I'm Madrid, aren't I? I'm feeling Villa. Villa wouldn't surprise me one bit, actually, if Ethan went there. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. He could be their new version of Morgan Rogers kind of player, if that makes sense. Somebody that can get the ball on the half turn, drive forward, and make a pass. Chip in with a few goals. That's a good shout, actually. Big up Bajuco, man. I haven't watched any of Madrid's pre-season. I can't lie. I ain't seen any of it. The only pre-season games I've watched are Arsenal. So, but yeah, that's a shout. Villa could be a shout for Ethan. They've got Champions League. He can play in the 10. He can play out wide. Well, that's what Morgan Rogers was doing. Guten Morgen, Enzo. Guten Morgen. Villa does make a lot of sense, to be fair. Liverpool, I don't know if Liverpool really need him. I don't really understand if Liverpool need him or not. Because, like, if you look at the players in the forward positions, I think they're pretty stacked, Liverpool. You've got Verts, you've got McAllister who can play like more centrally forward. So if Verts is out, you can put McAllister in the 10. Then you've got Isak, Ekatike, got Frimpong who's more of a forward than a fullback or wing back. You're probably getting Barcola. You got Rio. I don't really think Liverpool really need him. Crystal Palace. See, this is the thing, yeah. Aston Villa's not a million miles away from London. It's straight up the M1, M6. Yeah, it's not that far. Yeah, so he could potentially still live in London or outskirts of London, wherever he lives, and just drive to training every day. But then living around the corner from London, maybe he does want a London club. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Yeah, it's like which London clubs? Yeah, I could see him going to Chelsea. I actually could. Xavi Alonso, manager, yeah, young squad. I don't know, man. And I want to swear to God, yeah, if we don't get at least 45, 50 million for him, we failed. When I'm seeing some of these players going for big transfer money and barely have played football, like, nah, man. Bro, that Villarreal game yesterday was mental. But it's almost like I watched that league. I did tell everyone when the fixture list came out, I said that game was going to be lit. Racing plays sick football. Racing's second goal was the best goal of the game. And Pepe's goal was lit as well. 50 million. Big up Nad, bro. Yeah, I hope it ain't Chelsea, but I could see him going to Chelsea. Big up Josh, bruv. I hope you're well, man. It's a new week, bruv. It's a new week. Yeah, no one will buy him. You're right. Gakpo's going to be leaving. I think he's going to Spurs, isn't he? So, yeah, I see Jenkinson's put out a whole book about his retirement yesterday. Well, not actually a book, but he wrote a whole essay about it. Big up Figs, brother. I think so as well. I haven't seen any. What have Liverpool looked like in pre-season? Have they been any good? I don't know. I ain't seen any Liverpool pre-season games. I don't know if they were winning 2-0 yesterday. I don't know what the end result was. Let's have a look. They were 2-0 up against Como yesterday. They won 2-0. They lost to Liverpool lost to Monaco, sorry, 3-2. They lost to Leeds 4-2. Beat Wrexham 1-0. And beat Sunderland 4-2. Bit of a mixed bag then. Conceding a lot of goals as well. 2 against Sunderland, 4 against Leeds, 3 against Monaco. So they've scored what, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11 goals in 5. Conceded 7, conceded 9. So I'm saying when I look at Liverpool's backline, that ain't good enough. Their midfield is. I think their midfield's decent if they get it right this season. McAllister needs to have a good season. Gravenberch needs to step up as well. But their forward line, I think Liverpool, they're obviously going to get rid of Gakpo. Barcola are coming. I think their forward line's enough if they stay fit to bag goals. But their defence, not for me, mate. Pick up JJ. Like, that'd be mad, I can't lie. We're good defensively. We had Arejo and Jacquet playing. Okay. Back to back, Jurgen. Tell them. Oh, they were 2-0 up in that game and lost 3-2 to Monaco, did they? Coventry slapped Monaco as well yesterday, I think. It's where Coventry slapped them about. Yeah, 2-0. Or was that the old day? No, it's Friday. Yeah, Coventry beat them 2-0. So I don't know. I haven't really seen any of these pre-season results. I haven't seen any of Tottenham's results. Any Spursy fans in here? How have Tottenham played? Not that I'm worried about Tottenham, but have they played all right? Same with Chelsea. What have Chelsea been doing in pre-season? Not really too worried about Chelsea. Yeah, they've only got one game a week, but that could go one way or another. It either keeps them fresh and they've got more time on the training ground with the new manager. It was on his YouTube channel. I don't know whether it's from today. I'm assuming it is, but it was on his YouTube channel. The article's today. The article's today, bro. 17th of August, 2026. That's today. So, yeah, I'll be there for that watch along. Yokeris ain't going anywhere, bro. We ain't getting rid of Yokeris. This on a website called ANS. I just googled Ethan and Wary transfer, and this came up. So I'll read out what it says again. Yeah. Romano revealed Wary's future will depend on the decision he makes alongside his reps and family. Talking about Arsenal, Ethan and Wary, a lot of interest. AC Milan have made contact with Arsenal. German clubs have made contact. Gala made contact. And then Premier League clubs are coming. He said this on his YouTube channel. Romano said this on YouTube. There is a feeling that Arsenal, the Premier League clubs, are going to knock on the door and try and get the deal done for Ethan. So there's going to be a lot of movement around the boy. Then obviously it's going to be Ethan to decide. The expectation is to see a lot of proposals, a lot of movement. Ethan will be a very interesting market opportunity. Sorry if you can hear that drilling, by the way. The neighbours are having the kitchen fitted. bathroom. I think it's a bathroom, actually. Ethan will be very interested in market opportunity, but at the same time, the boy is deciding with his agent's family and father, so we have to wait and see what is going to happen. So, I don't know, man. I think they're waiting for a Premier League club. There's obviously Premier League clubs in for him. Like we said in the chat, Aston Villa would make sense. Chelsea would make sense. That is mad annoying, isn't it? There we go, it stopped. Right. Yeah, Aston Villa and Chelsea probably make the most sense. Liverpool don't really need him. He won't go to Tottenham. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he'd go abroad again. It didn't really work out as well as it should have at Marseille. But it'd be interesting to see how much we get for him, especially when I'm seeing Andre Santos go from 50 million to Man United. Yeah, Newcastle has surprised a few people this season. Yeah, but I'll be doing Atletico versus Malaga tomorrow. I'm doing it's not tomorrow, it's Wednesday, sorry. Do you mind, mate? I'm streaming. Mm. Yeah, La Liga's fully back as well. Fully back. Game every single day from now to the end of the month, apart from tomorrow. It's the only day there ain't a game. But every day there's a game. Oh my fucking God. Why? So annoying. Why? 1 second, let me mute it, yeah? Right, we're back. I run these likes up as well. Apologies for the noise, but there's nothing I can do if they're having a fucking bathroom fitted. It is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, I'll be live on the other channel straight after this, and then I'll be back again on here later, and then back for the watch along later on the other channel. So plenty of content. I'll be doing the stream every day on that other channel and the watch along from now to the end of the month. Oh, can you fuck off, mate? Honestly, seriously, why? Why? As soon as I go live, why couldn't they have been doing this at like 9 o'clock this morning? So jarring. Yeah, I got loads of content lined up, bro. Every single day. Big up Gary, bruv. Every single day I'll be doing a stream on that other channel, plus a watch along. So 2 on there, 2 on here. So Berta clearly has no say. Yeah, it's going to be interesting as well to see how much we get from Martinelli, because it looks like Martinelli might be leaving. So I don't know. Did PSG lose yesterday? I'm just seeing they lost. Wow. Florian Thauvin. Did PSG lose? No, PSG plays sick football. What a save that is. Boy, that's a mad save. PSG lost. That's crazy. To 10 men as well. Yeah, I think it was basically like their Super Cup, wasn't it? Or their Community Shield, as it is. If there's an attitude problem, he fell out with both managers under 21s and Marseille. Falling off after injury. Maybe. I don't know. He weren't great at Marseille. I think he scored in his debut, but other than that, he weren't amazing. He was on the bench for a lot of it as well. So I don't know. But this week, we need to be binning off a lot of these players. Fabio Vieira, I ain't seen him linked to anyone. Sergio Busquets is now the Barca B assistant. Badiashile is going to undergo his medical at Napoli this week. Barca have signed Rodri for 60 million euro, plus 16 million euro in potential add-ons. I don't think we're selling any of our forwards, apart from maybe Martinelli. And if we sign Martinelli, who are we bringing in? Thing is with Vieira, Lewis, yeah, like he played well at Hamburg. He actually done really well at Hamburg. I run these likes up, man. Come on, get these likes up. It's a disgrace here, guys. Get these likes up. We ain't even on fucking 100 like shit. Come on, let's go, guys. How many likes we actually got? 50, 61 now. Come on, get these up to 100. Big up Hector, bruv. Mad, isn't it? Tyler Divenant doesn't. Well, it's because Tyler Divenant doesn't have match fitness. That's mental. The thing that winds me up with this transfer window, though, is like everyone just leaves it right till the last minute. So why don't you just open the window in the last 2 weeks? We all knew Rodri was going to Barcelona. They obviously had an agreement to not announce it until after the Community Shield. Which is why I'm waiting for this Ethan story to drop, and he's going to fucking wherever. Yeah, and Jesus. We're obviously going to get that this week at some point. But let's see if there's any links with Fabio Vieira. Let's see if there's anything on him. Nothing. Nothing. Arsenal prepared to drop the fee for the 26-year-old. Hamburg remain well short of Arsenal's valuation. That was 1 day ago. We want about 20 million euro for him. He'll go for about 12, 15 million euro plus 5 add-ons. That's about all he's going for. But the fact that teams ain't lining up to buy this guy is crazy. Jokeris is it? The amount of Jokeris hate is mad. The amount of people that say this guy ain't good enough, you know, when he's literally just won Arsenal a title. Go and buy an out-and-out proper striker who can score goals, and all of a sudden Arsenal win the league. We've had Kai Havertz up front. We've had Jesus up front. We've had other strikers along the way, and we haven't won a league. And we're going to buy a proper out-and-out striker, and we win the league. I said if we'd signed Sesko instead of that bum Jokeris. Bro, Sesko is dog shit. I also done a Travis Scott collab going for a 3K a shirt. Wow. Yeah, we don't get any of our players linked to Saudi. We've had the odd few linked to Turkey. Obviously, we got rid of Trossard to Turkey, but why are none of our players linked to Saudi? Make that make sense. How does everyone think Jokeris is trash? I don't get it. All right, Osman. Nope. Not for me. Yeah, Jesus is nicking a living. Yeah, Jesus gets away with everything. The only reason that people don't like Jokeris is because the manager didn't want him. He wanted Sesko. How many games did his goals actually win us? Well, that depends how you look at it. If it's the first goal or the killer goal, then quite a few. Jesus was a baller, and then he had 4 knee surgeries. Good old Arteta. Who's the new Scotland manager? I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it, bro. Hey, these likes are a shambles. Come on, get these likes up to 100, man. How much have Arsenal made so far? Made 7 for Norgard, 20 for Kivior, so that's 27, and 20 for, well, 15 for Trossard. 42 million. 42 M's. We still need to get rid of Kepa. Sesko scored 3 goals less without penalties. Penalties do count, bro, and we won the league. Sesko's a bum. Where's the money coming from? Bro, they changed the... This is why Osimhen ain't going anywhere. They've changed their taxation rules. Yeah, I showed this on the stream yesterday. Watch this. Where is it? Watch this. Ready? Let's go. This is why when people are sitting there telling the world, telling the whole world, yeah, right, that Osimhen, it's happening. Oh, really? All right, mate. However, under Turkey's broader law number 7582, players who have not lived in Turkey for prior 3 years may qualify for 20-year income tax exemption on purely foreign-sourced income and gains. It excludes any salary earned from the Turkish football club, right? So when you dive deep into all of this shit, yeah, right, basically the way it's going to work is Arsenal would have to fucking pay £500,000 a year. A week. But anything outside of that, right? So endorsements and shit like that, image rights and all of that, bro, they can have 20 years of not paying tax on that. Yeah, it's actually mad when you deep it. Yeah, the thing is, right, Trossard's on, he was on 180 at Arsenal. I don't know how much he's on now. Right, let's have a look at this. It loads. All right, 1 second. Right, so anything that's classed as foreign income, if you're in the Turkish league and you ain't lived there 3 years prior, yeah, 100% tax exempt. Whereas before it was 40% tax. Told you right there. Global sponsorships paid through foreign brands classified as foreign income, 100% tax exempt under the new law. So this is why they're getting a lot of players out there. And if you look at what it was before, club-related commercials, paid by Turkish clubs, classified as local salaries, subject to 40%. Yeah. Right. So if a Turkish club pays a player for a specific club commercial, promotion, or local brand partnership, Turkish tax authorities classify the money as exactly like a standard salary. It is subject to 20% withholding at source and now counts towards a progressive 40%. Yeah. It's mad complex, this shit. And the fact and reality is, yeah, if you get anything as a brand deal, right, let's say Nike, yeah, or Pepsi, or someone like that, but you're playing for a Turkish club, you could literally go 20 years, up to 20 years without paying tax on that. Because it's a foreign outside sourced income. Whereas before they'd have to pay it. Yeah, that's why they're getting people out there. Yeah, you're basically getting Saudi money, but you're in Europe. And that's why they can attract the likes of Mohamed Salah now. Mohamed Salah, yeah, is on ridiculous money. There you go. Mohamed Salah has a big deal with Pepsi. He ain't got to pay a single penny on tax on that. Now he's in Turkey, according to that new law. Yeah, they've got Trossard out there. They've got Greenwood out there. Lukaku out there. Salah. Who's the other one that's going out there? There's another one that's going out there. Big name player. What's his fucking name? I seen that yesterday. No, it's true though. I was listening to something the other day about it on a YouTube video. I think it might have been Talksport actually. It might have been Talksport. It even says, yeah, um, if a foreign player signs a sponsorship deal with an international brand, a global boot deal, or a commercial filmed and paid outside Turkey, it falls under law number 7582. Under this 2026 law, if a player has not been a tax resident in Turkey for at least 3 years, their foreign sourced income is 100% exempt from Turkish income tax for 20 years. They do not even have to declare these global image earnings on their March tax returns. Do you know how mad that is? And that's why they're going out there. Think how much money Mohamed Salah earns. Yeah, just offer some of these deals, brand deals. You don't even have to declare them on his Turkish tax returns. So this is Vlahovic, that's it. That was the one I was looking at. Vlahovic. He's gone on a free signing, right? They're going to put him on big money, and I'm sure he's got sponsorship and endorsements and shit like that. Yeah, so he's basically going to get Saudi money in Turkey. And that's why they can attract a lot of players, because of that new law. Yeah, and I kind of hear it. Yeah, but at the same time, when people are sitting here saying, there you go, 17 million a year net. And that's just off the endorsements, or is that his wage? That's probably his wage, right? So now think of all the endorsements he's got if that's his wage. You understand, like 42 million just out of Pep. That is crazy, Jay. Yo, big up Shane for the raid. Bless up the Shane for the raid. Skelly ain't going anywhere, bro. No chance. Never in a million years is Skelly going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Yo, run these likes up as well, man. But this is why when people are sitting there saying that Osterman's coming to Arsenal, we'd have to pay him literally £500,000 a week for him to get paid the same amount of money that he's getting paid in Turkey. So he's got Adidas, Pepsi, Vodafone, Oppo, Visa, Alex Bank, DHL, Express, Uber, ExxonMobil, Gucci, GQ, and Mountain View. That's what I'm saying. He ain't got to pay a single penny in Turkey under that new law on any of the earnings he makes off of that. Although it is tax free in Saudi. But then it's a more competitive league in Turkey. So it's what it is, isn't it? Here's what it is, man. So we should be staying and just won the World Cup. But we used that logic when Mustafi won it. Big up the Shane Raiders. That's 3.5 mil. Yeah, but let's say Mohamed Salah out of all of his sponsorship deals, yeah, earns 40 million a year. 40 mil. Big up topside. Where do I see Newcastle finishing? Top eight. Top eight, I reckon. They could potentially push top six though. Potentially top six. It's old Thierry Henry's birthday today, guys. Right, we need a here we go for someone out of this football club, don't we? Let's have a look and see how much Mohamed Salah's contract is. How much is Mohamed Salah's contract? Right, so Trabzonspor is going to earn an annual package of 17 million euro, which is 14.5 million quid, $19.6 million. Signing on fee 7 mil. Fucking hell, man. That's ridiculous. Right, commercial perks, a unique clause guaranteeing him 20% of all merchandise and shirt sales bearing his name. That's mental, bro. So he gets 20% of every shirt that has his name on it. Plus, he gets to keep every penny of the endorsements. Just goes to show how much money's in football, really, doesn't it? That is actually insane. Yeah, I bet he sold a load of shirts, man. Big up Stephen Allen, bruv. 8 players, go on. Mad. Actually crazy. Anderson's rubbish. Anderson ain't all that, is he? Jadon Sancho still free. Not for my club. No, thank you. Not for me. Yeah, I thought it was a bit strange he went Trabzonspor. I thought he would have gone to Galatasaray or Fenerbahce. I mean, all the clubs out there have mad following, though, don't they? Right, never in a million years in Newcastle getting relegated with that manager, bro. He's too good. He's too good, mate. Why not see him? Yep, bro. According to Fabrizio Romano on his YouTube channel, AC Milan are in for him. Some German clubs have been in for him. Galatasaray, obviously, but apparently they're all waiting for Premier League clubs to come in for him. And Private Ping Pong, whose pinned comment is my second channel, bless up to you, said about Aston Villa. I could see that happening. Can play in the 10, can play on the wing. It's almost like having Morgan Rogers again, isn't it? Whether you think he's better or not is by the by. Ethan's the youngest player in Prem history that has 10 goals and 2 assists in 51 appearances for Arsenal. Big up the Lou Dog. Congrats on the dinner plate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How are you? I think he yielded. Good player. Yeah, it is who's paying more. And it's not just about who's paying more for the wages. It's about who's paying more for the fee as well. Because let's just be real with it. We need to if we're getting rid of him, we're actually selling him. Yeah, then we need to get the most money we can out of it. So there we go. Back when the Community Shield winners won the Premier League, Arsenal ain't doing back to back. Yeah, but you have to look at the scenario now as well. Big up everyone for the Shane raid as well, by the way. Big up Shane himself. You have to look back on the scenario, yeah? Like, let's just be real with it. Like, Man City, that yesterday was life without Pep and Rodri. Tottenham will forever be crap. Big up Static, bro. Chelsea, not for me, they ain't good enough. Man United, their defence is awful. I don't care what anyone tells me, their defence ain't good enough. Yeah, and now they're playing 2 games a week. What, you telling me Luke Shaw's going to play all them games? Oh, but they got Dorgu. Okay, got Dorgu. Well done. Harry Maguire. The Butcher can't stay fit. They've got Dallo still at the club. Delict as well. All of these players are either not good enough or injury prone. The goalkeeper's good. Their goalkeeper's very good. So I just look at Man United and think, no. So I look at Liverpool and I ain't seen enough of them. I ain't seen any of their pre-season. All I know is they conceded 9 goals in 5 games and scored 11. And their defence ain't good enough either. Yeah, we're the most settled team with the manager that's been there for the longest. All we need is another winger and another midfielder. And even without that, I just think defensively we're better than everyone. Yeah, and that's why I think we'll win it. Exceed those goals with our C team. Yeah, but that's that C team, Lauren. Yeah, when you have a long-term injury, that's who's coming in. The B and C team. Our B and C team, yeah, are still better than a lot of these players. Like, let's just be real with it. Pick up Abraham. Yeah, Minoz is good, man. And if they can get Isak firing, they have a chance. But Isak and Ekatike, yeah, they will pick up. But at the same time, how do we know this? Because when you look at it, I'm going to talk about Man City on the other channel in a minute anyway. So we'll leave that for now. Can show you that entire team. Yeah, but you're missing the point, Lauren. The entire team won't be on the pitch. But if you lose Isak and Ekatike, then what? I'm sorry about the drilling. Like I said, they're having a bathroom fitted across the road. Most settled hype. Oh, Chelsea ain't good enough. Ekatike won't be back. What, is he still out? Oh, wow. I didn't know he was still out. And there you go then. If Isak gets injured, then what? Then what? Because if Jokeris gets injured, we've still got Havertz. Not that I want him here. Yeah, but if he gets injured, we could put Martinelli up front if he's still here. We've got options in our attack. We could play Saka up front. We've done that before. Yeah, and we've got yeah, Barcola can play through the middle. The problem is he ain't clinical enough. And that's playing in a league where you get a little bit more time. Right, defensively. And he's mad rash, that guy, anyway. And that's why I think we'll win it. Man United's attack's all right. It's all right. But their midfield ain't good enough. And their defence ain't good enough. And then they've got 2 games a week as well. They got run rings round by AC Milan the other day. Literally. Big up NFFC. Hope you're good, mate. All right, big up to Lanterns. Is that how you say it? To Lantern. Big up, brother. Yeah, we could put Marino up front. I don't want him in midfield, by the way, so just put him up front. Just put him up front. So, yeah, man, I think we'll win it. And we needed a good performance after the last 3 games before that game yesterday because we weren't good. Yeah, and we gave them a lot of problems yesterday. Yeah, Skelly looked good. Zolis got better the longer the game went. Odegaard got better the longer the game went. Yeah, Skelly was class. The defence looked decent. Yeah, like Mosquera played well. Gabby played well. Yeah, Ben White got better the longer the game went because for the first half an hour I thought he was trash. Same with Odegaard. I thought the first half he was awful. Yeah, second half, absolutely best player on the pitch. Yeah, same with Zolis. I didn't even know Zolis was on the pitch until Foden fouled him on a breakaway. Yeah, and after that, he got into the game. Yeah, and he looked good after that. Yeah, and the pass for Odegaard's goal, which was class, by the way, was brilliant. So it's like, we just have players that now they know they can get over the line. I think that'll give us a little bit of an edge anyway. We've got a manager who's been here for 7 years in December. And Man City looked well off the pace. And when you look at Man City's squad, Foden was anonymous. Ruben Diaz had a shocker. Kusanov ain't a right back. Their goalkeeper had an absolute fucking biblical. Elliot Anderson is a bang average. They're bringing in Buadi. We're going to talk about that in a minute on the other channel. But yeah, they weren't good yesterday. Yeah, they got Doku running around at 100 mile an hour like Roadrunner. September Semenyo's still in August, so we've got to wait another 2 weeks for him to have a little purple patch for a couple of games, score 7 goals, get player of the month, and then everyone forgets about him. And then they got Haaland up front, who looked like he didn't want to be there. It made me laugh when Anderson got nutmegged by Odegaard. It's one game judging 5, but then after 5, it's 5 games judging 10. It's a prediction. Come on, Lou Dog. Come on, Lou Dog. You know the game. It's a prediction. Who realistically is going to win the league over Arsenal right now? As it stands right now, today, 17th of August. Who's actually genuinely sitting there as another team, fan, Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, City, and genuinely believes that you can beat Arsenal to the title? Man United, based on what? Lenny Yoro, Harry Maguire, Delo, Dorgu, Shaw, Delict, and the Butcher. That is literally their defence. Half of them ain't good enough, and the other half are mad injury prone. The Butcher will have a big injury every season. He always does. Harry Maguire has little niggly injuries every season. Always does. Luke Shaw will have an injury this season because he's playing 2 games a week. Our attack is better than Arsenal's. Probably, on paper, but your defence is shocking. If you had £1,000 cash that you could throw away right now on a bet, are you putting it on Man United then? As a United fan, I hope we win, of course, but Arsenal look good. So yeah, it is only one game because we look shocking against Betis. Yeah, we didn't look that great against FC Como or Dortmund. City's the only team that can turn it around. See, this is the thing, though. I'll talk about City in about 10, 15 minutes on the other channel. We'll go right into like proper deep dive. Man United are playing Champions League football this season. It's all well and good having one game every 2 weeks. Which is, I remember they had one game in 27 days or something. Yeah, that's why Luke Shaw stayed fit. Luke Shaw is not staying fit playing 2 games a week. And people say, yeah, but they've got Dorgu who can play there. Okay, that's cool. Now, what happens when he gets injured and then Luke Shaw gets injured? Because that will happen. Dorgu was out injured last season a couple of times. It will happen. Yeah, where's the cover after that? Because let's say Calafiori gets injured and then Cappy gets injured. Or we just put Skelly at left back. We just put Skelly at left back. Like, no trouble. We could put Mosquera at left back. We could put Timber at left back. If Timber and Ben White are both out injured, we could put Mosquera at right back. We've got options everywhere around the back line. Yeah, we could put Salmon at right back. We've played him at right back multiple times before centre back. Like, we have options all around that back line, which is why I'm not too concerned that Saliba's out for so long. I just look at it and I just think no other team can do that. I don't think there's a team that's clear from it. No, I totally agree. Every team's going to get injuries. The only way I see Arsenal not winning the league right now, as it stands, is if David Raya gets injured or Declan Rice gets injured. Yeah, because we've got Declan, sorry. Where's Rance? Probably at home, mate. I don't know. He'll be doing a show on here tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. UK. Big up Leanne. No chance. Yeah, the only way I see Arsenal not retaining it as it stands right now is if David Raya gets injured. Because the drop off from David Raya is crazy. Same with Declan. Declan on corners, probably the best corner taker in the world. Yeah, and if you look how many set pieces he took last season, how many goals we scored from him, it's actually relentless. We ain't got anyone in our team that can take a corner like him. Yeah, obviously we could have Zubimendi and Bruno in midfield with Odegaard, or we could have Eze. Yeah, we could have Skelly and Bruno with Odegaard or Eze. Yeah, so even without Declan, we still have options in midfield. It's just that corner and set piece play. that will be a drop off, and that'll cost us a lot of goals. Yeah, and then if David Raya gets injured for any sustained period of time, Kepa's awful. Yeah, so that could cost us a few games. Other than that, I just look in, I think we've got the most settled team. We've got the best defence in terms of options. Chelsea ain't got. If Chelsea have their two best centre backs out, Chelsea would struggle massively. If we have Gabby and Saliba out, I don't think we struggle that massively. You know, we've got so many options defensively that I don't think we struggle that much. Yeah, if Timber's out, which he has been, well, Ben White can fill him. And even though he's been a bit of a liability in this pre-season, yeah, he got better the longer the game went yesterday. And even if he's out, just put Mosquera at right back. Put in Cappy at left back. Yeah, we got options all around that back line. Yeah, our forward line ain't all that, which is why we need a forward, which is why we need another midfielder as well. Because, like I said, if Declan's out, yeah, we do have options. But I just still feel we need one extra midfielder. I just don't see anyone getting near us at the minute. Yeah, and if we come out the traps and win the first 5 games, I was saying this yesterday to I think it was Matty backstage. I was like, if we can get a 9-point lead by January, I don't think anyone catches us. Do you know what I mean? So it's what it is. How do I rate the window? Not good enough. Nowhere near good enough. I think it's been shit, if I'm honest. Which is why I'm hoping we're getting a few more in. João Cancelo's just landed in Barcelona. Northside's probably standing there with a banner up, welcome home. Mad. Oh shit, I missed a couple of super chats. Sorry. Big up Daniel, brother. Sorry, mate. Sorry, my friend. I hope you're still here. Supley happening. We have Rodri now. And if we get Alvarez in a centre back, we can win the league and the champs. This is our best squad since 14-15 MSN season. Yeah, getting Rodri for 60 million euros is mental business. That is actually incredible business. 60 million euro plus 16 million euro add-on. Crazy work. That is actually lit, bro. I can't lie. That is actually mental work, bro. Crazy. Bless up, man. Sorry I left that so long. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. 2 more players are coming in for Man United. Still, Arsenal will win because of the depth and stability. No one comes close. There you go. Pick up DJ GNU, brother. That's what I'm saying. We could have 6, 7 players out injured and we could still deal with it. I don't think other teams can. Let's say Elliot Anderson. Let's say Elliot Anderson and Buadi get injured. What are they doing then? What, Kovacic and fucking Foden in midfield? Or Nico Gonzalez? Like, is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? Wow, crazy. If Skelly and Rice get injured, we're still sweet. Yeah, it'd be a bit of a drop off on corners. It's our forward line is the problem. We need to get the ball up to the forwards quick enough. Yeah, and yesterday I see that we were doing that. And that's my point, Nad. There's still time for us to sign a forward. The window shuts in 14 days. It shuts at 11 p.m. 2 weeks today. So, yeah, man. I think we're ready. And I've never seen us retain a title in my life. No Arsenal fan has this currently alive on this planet, I'd imagine. So, we'll see. Buadi's good. We'll talk about him in a minute because I'm going to do another 8 minutes on here and I'm swerving over to the other channel and we'll talk about Man City, yeah? Right, properly. And the maddest thing as well is, yeah, if you look through some of these squads, like Tottenham are just Tottenham. I ain't even worried about them. Chelsea, if they lose Enzo Fernandez, mate, then what? Where are they going with that? What are they going to do then? Cole Palmer can't stay fit. So then what? They've got Morgan Rogers and Cole Palmer playing as 2 10s, right? If Cole Palmer gets injured, then what? Osimhen ain't going nowhere, bro. Nobody can pay him $500,000 a week. I'll be absolutely shocked and amazed if Osimhen leaves it and goes anywhere. I just went through it about half an hour ago about the new taxation over there. So, nah, I don't think he's going anywhere. You'd literally have to pay him £500,000 a week to equal what he's getting paid in Turkey because of the different tax regulations with the new law they brought out over there. And that's why when I'm seeing people saying it's happening, oh, he's moving to Arsenal. What a crock of shit, mate. You think we're paying him £500,000 a week? I'll be absolutely baffed if he leaves. Not for me. I don't think it's happening. I don't want him anyway. I think Iriola would do. He'll get more out of some of them players. The football will be better to look at. But I think the best Liverpool can hope for is top four and maybe a cup run. Try and get a trophy. I don't think they're good enough to win it right now. And that comes back to their defence. I think the midfield's good enough, but Gravenberch and McAllister, they had a shit season. Alvarez don't want Arsenal anyway, bro, so I don't want him. And he only scored, like, the way people, I'm not having a go at you, by the way, the way people are hyping up this Julian Alvarez is like he's the second coming of Leo Messi. He literally scored in 5 league games last season. 5 different games he scored in out of 29 appearances in La Liga, which everyone tells me is a farmers league. So why is everyone hyping him up like he's next Messi? I've never understood it. He's a good player, but 5 league games he scored in, and everyone's waxing lyrical about 150 million. No, I'm not a GA merchant at all. What I'm giving you is facts. Yeah? He scored in 5 out of 29 games. That's 1 in 6 games. There or thereabouts. Well, and that's 150 million. Wow, crazy. Crazy, guys. That is actually insane. 5 out of 29 appearances in La Liga. Big up here for us, bruv. Defense was the best part. I didn't see it. I ain't seen any of it. Yeah, Verge at 35. She went for Barcola. I don't want Barcola either. I wanted Vinny, bro. That's who I wanted, but obviously that didn't happen. Cheers for that. Cheers for that. Didn't happen. Never mind. But this is the thing, right? When you look at some of these players that go on a little purple patch and score in like 6 games in a row and then they don't score for another 10 games, that's literally what Alvarez done last season. I think he went 15 games in La Liga without a goal. Imagine if that was Gyökeres. Yeah, they'd want him fucking deported. Facts topside, come on. I don't rate that Arejo either. He was awful at Barcelona. I don't rate him. There's some good defenders out there. I don't think he's one of them, though. That one that Chelsea have signed from Palace, he's good. Leclerc. Opinion on the Vinny. I said 20% chance, bro, if I'm honest, about Vinny Jr. Marmouche. I'm not so sure, man. I'm not so sure. Big up Gracious Greek. Big up Gracious Greek. We should have signed John Duran ages ago. That's what we should have done. Where's he now? I think where did he go? I think he went Fenerbahce, didn't he? Konsa's nowhere near good enough for Arsenal, Sam. We don't need a defender anyway. There's some good defenders out there, but that Quansah and Konsa are not good enough. Oh, he's at Benfica now. What, John Duran's at Benfica? Wow. Didn't he go Fenerbahce? Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, Galeno's good. Yeah, Galeno is good. They don't, yeah. They don't really play ugly football, bro. It's just like people have this perception of Atleti being some dog shit Stoke City, or like shit football, like Spanish Stoke City. They don't. They actually play really attacking football. It's just nobody watches them week in, week out. But when they come up against certain teams, they stink the gaff out. But he weren't good last season, Alvarez. He was good in the Champions League. I think he bagged about 10 goals in the champs. Yeah, Naddy's been everywhere. He's been everywhere, bro. There's loads of good left wingers out there. Big up Daryl, brother. Hope you're well, man. I run these likes up. I'm going live in a minute on the other channel. Get these likes up to 150, guys. Come on, 35 more. Good afternoon. I'm Ivan from Uganda. Bless up, my friend. Can we get Victor? Nope. We ain't paying him half a mil, brother. We got Gracious Creek. Hey, listen, he looked half decent yesterday. After the first half an hour, I didn't even know he was on the pitch. And then after that, he got into the game. And obviously set up the goal, second goal. And set up the third goal. The pass for Odegaard. And that Odegaard goal was quality, man. That was a sick goal, wasn't it? A very sick goal. So yeah, man. Let's see. You think we should let Ethan go? Nope, but we're going to. For anyone who has just joined, Fabrizio said this on his YouTube channel. I don't know when he said it, but I'm assuming it's today. The article is today. Talking about Arsenal, Ethan and where he has a lot of interest. AC Milan have made contact. German clubs have made contact. Galatasaray made contact. And then other Premier League clubs are coming. Romano said this on his YouTube channel. There's a feeling at Arsenal that Premier League clubs are going to knock at the door and try and get the deal done for Ethan, and I'm wary. So there is going to be a lot of movement around the boy. Then obviously it's going to be Ethan's decision to make. The expectation is to see a lot of proposals, a lot of movement. Ethan will be a very interesting market opportunity, but at the same time, the boy is deciding with his agent's family and father. So we have to wait and see what is going to happen. So basically, he's waiting for a Premier League team. And the only ones I could see him going to are Villa or Chelsea. That's it. Yeah, facts. He is better than Mad Wakey, bro. I don't know who Arsenal are going for, man. I have no idea. Big up to Money Mo. I don't know what you put in, bruv, but you retracted your statement. Big up to you, brother. Big up W10 as well. Come on, bless up, bruv. I'm not sure Zubimendi's going anywhere. Zubimendi would be like Norgard with more game time. Yeah, we'll rotate him around here and there. Bruno yesterday went off with an ice pack wrapped around him. I think that was just more precaution than anything, but it's obviously felt a little twinge. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Nico Williams is trash, bro. However, I'll lay off him because he helped Spain win the World Cup. He turned up when it mattered in the final. So did Ferran Torres. Two players I can't stand. But they won Spain the World Cup, so we allowed him to. Skelly ain't going anywhere, Luke. I think he's going to have a big role in midfield this season. And then, like I said earlier, if we get any injuries at left back and we have a left back crisis, then he can fill in at left back, can't he? And the fact is, all the games he's played in midfield, he's looked outstanding. Savio's definitely going Tottenham. Definitely going Tottenham. I think Gakpo will go there as well. Big up Joe Wills, bro. I don't know why they brought him. I don't know why they brought him, bruv. Bit of a weird signing, that. Right. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, bang these likes up. Come on, Static. Tell them, bruv. Liverpool fan, I think Rashford on loan would suit Arsenal. Oh, no, please. Please, please, please. No, no, no. Not Rashy. Not Rashy. No. Not Rashy, bro. Please. Listen, we'll probably, JC, we'll probably end up signing Mudryk on deadline day. We'll probably end up signing Mudryk, bro. I think Enzo will go. I think he will go City. I think it's on 300, Dal. I think the new deal put him up to 300. Haven't told us who you want. Well, I have. You obviously missed the previous 9 billion streams this summer. And every time I mention a name, everyone cries, oh no, he ain't good enough. Well, no point asking. Just go watch the other streams. I could literally mention 15 left wingers that I want at Arsenal. And I've done it a million times. It's just repetitive. But the hipster's choice is it's Nico Williams, isn't it? Nico Williams. So let's get Nico Williams. I don't want Nico Williams, mate. Not good enough. And he ain't leaving Bilbao for Arsenal. He's on 300 bags a week. What, you think we're putting him on more than fucking Saka? No chance. Never. Right. Nothing else going on from Fabrizio. Name them. I have. Go and have a look at the other streams. In fact, I don't need to name them. The chat can name them. Literally. I've said the same names all summer. Where you all been? Big up Sam, bro. Yeah, we ain't keeping him, though. He's blatantly going. Fabrizio's already told us, mate. He's going. He is going, my friend. But here's what it is, isn't it? Eddie McGoldrick. Predict Danny Welbeck has scored 20. Danny Welbeck's a good signing for Chelsea. Very good signing for Chelsea. Now all of a sudden, all the Chelsea fans that said I was weird for saying Welbeck's a good player are all now hyping up Danny Welbeck. It's kind of funny how it works, isn't it? I think Neto might be going to Saudi. I think Al Hilal want him. See that earlier. Where was that? I think Fabrizio posted that out. I think it was Fabrizio. Let me have a quick look through. I think it was Fabrizio. Yeah, Al Hilal have scheduled new direct talks with Chelsea to discuss Pedro Neto deal this week. Financial proposal already sent to the winger and his camp. You watch them get about 90 million for fucking Pedro Neto. And we can't get rid of any of our rubbish players. Mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going live on the other channel, guys. Big up to everyone locked in. And I will be back on here later, 6:30 UK time. And I'll be doing a watch along after that for Aubameyang FC, bruv, Deportivo La Coruña. And they're playing Elche. Should be good. It's going to redirect to the other channel. And we'll talk about Man City. They're looking at, right now about signing Buadi. It's all but done. So we'll go through Man City and have a little look at them properly. Big up Static, man. Chelsea always get big money for their players. If they're letting Neto go, they're going to get at least 65, 70 million for him. Watch. It's mad. Big up Ping Pong, brother. Bless up, bruv. I think a Hinshelwood link. Not for me. Not for me, my friend. Big up Frogman, bro. Yeah, it's going to raid the other channel, yeah? Smash the likes up when you get there. And we shall talk in depth about Manchester City. So yeah, bless up, man. I'm out. Laters.